What up, though? I had a better spot than this, but the signal ain't as strong. Thought about an upload, so now I'm somewhere where the signal's stronger at, right? But I'm not in the right parking spot. Shalom to you, Indigo. How you doing this afternoon? Salute, buddy. You get my message? I was looking for you this morning, boy. I'm gonna quit trolling you, buddy. Show you what it really is, man. But yeah, I'm sitting right here for a hot second. I'm gonna find me another spot because I ain't in the right parking spot. I'm definitely gonna have to move. Sweet. Well, anything on top of waking up is a bonus. So I'm doing exceptionally beautiful. For sure, man. Peace, Earth. What's going on with you this afternoon? Oh, you on the West Coast, Indigo. Okay. I'm reading that right now. You on the West Coast. That's what's up. Yeah. So just wanted to hit the people up today. Get out the house. I don't know if I got that. That ain't broad enough. Okay, I know how to do that. I don't really want to get off into the meat of my live because I'm gonna have to move from here. So if I go down, y'all just be looking out for me. Definitely got something to all right now. Definitely got something I want to discuss. You did. And I'm gonna make sure I got my laptop with me, but my laptop not getting no signal. So I'm gonna do what it do. Adjust my screen and everything so everybody can see everything I see. So I go down, just be looking out for me because I'm gonna put the dialogue down anyway. I'm a very, very forgetful person. So I got the dialogue, everything. That's why try to tell people that be looking down on themselves when they come into this. Don't worry about how many people is tuning in to you. You gotta get yourself, you gotta make yourself known first. Just put the dialogue down. That way you can always reference it to whatever conversation. Just put the dialogue down. Okay, y'all. We about to hey Blue. What's up, girl? If I go down, y'all, just be looking out for me. Cause I'm about to get ready and try to find me a better spot. Cause I don't want to get off into spitting no bars and somebody pull up and make me leave. So just bear with me. See what y'all can see. Let me let this lady go past first. I had a nice spot, y'all, right over here off the side. Man, couldn't get no strong signal. Couldn't get no signal. Nice little spot. I had propped the phone up and everything. You did. I'm like, oh, we about to chill for a couple hours. Little did I know. And I had, man, I ain't gonna even talk about it because it's just gonna make me feel some type of way. I had one of these spots right here, but I wanted to get over here. Y'all see in front of me? Let me show y'all where I was at. Hopefully I can keep the signal. I was over here, parked right next to this white Jeep. Well, he was parked next to me. But when I go closer to it, that signal started to die. So I gotta find somewhere else. Should I face? Can I face the Renaissance? Y'all ever seen the GM building live? See how strong that say. That's a pretty strong signal. Let me go a little bit closer. It's gonna take some of the view away, but I'm gonna get right here. That seemed to be pretty strong. Yeah. I wanted to sit in front of the water. I'm gonna do that. I guess I'll wait till it's hot outside. Um, but yeah, I think I kind of touched on yesterday, y'all. It's some female reporter. Hey, what up, though, bro? King Farouk in the building. What it do, boy? So it's this female. I guess she used to play sports or something like that. Announcer. She was on ESPN covering the draft. And I got a couple people I'm subscribed to that, for the most part, they talk some real good stuff. Or I wouldn't be if I didn't get some type of gratification out of it, entertainment, real talk, et cetera, et cetera. I wouldn't be subscribed, right? So I go to this brother channel yesterday, and him and his subscribers or whoever chimed in on his comment section going sick on this girl because they say she dug up. Now listen now. She dug up some old stuff on one of the players that was entering the draft, and they were criticizing her because this is one of their examples of what so-called black women supposed to be about when it comes to black men, the epitome, bring black men down, et cetera, et cetera. See, I don't get all off into that black shit. To me, that's when you put up irrelevancy, when you bring up color when it comes to a person treating another person with a certain amount of respect. So she's this so bad of a person because she's doing bringing up a person's past. Remember how they brought up back in the day when Allen Iverson and a couple other guys that was in trouble before they got in the NBA or the NFL, how they brought up what was going on with them in the real world, allegedly. So this lady pretty much following her script. And instead of going after the people that has her out here doing this, they attack her. I hope, and y'all should go over there and see the comments. I hope don't none of the stars give her no interviews, and she's gonna pay for this, and nobody referencing the fact that she's being paid for what she's doing, and she's doing exactly what she's getting paid for. Just another excuse to go after another woman. When I tell you these homosexuals have taken over, not only advertently, but inadvertently, it's probably an understatement. I disagree about the sister bringing a brother down, but why dig up now of all times? Good question. Because she was instructed to. See, let me help you understand something, brother. Can I put that up? Okay, yeah, I can. Let me relay something to you that you already know. I just need to remind you though. That lady don't run ESPN. That lady don't read her own stuff off the teleprompter. She's only doing what she's been told to do. She's only doing what she's being told to do. If she was doing what she wanted to do versus what she's been told to do, 9 times out of 10, she wouldn't have got the job. 9 times out of 10, they would have cut her in mid-sentence. So it's safe for us to say she's not doing this on her own originality. She's doing this because her boss instructed her to do this. There you go. See, the thing is, when you go off into ESPN, you know, the entities that's owned by Disney, when you go off into that, it's only instructions only. You can't freestyle. Ain't no freestyling. This lady didn't wake up that day and say, hey, I'm going to bring this up. See, even if she did, she has to get it okayed by her bosses. The bosses has got to okay it, period. That's the way it go. I can't see the news broadcasters on the block and they got their camera, you know what I'm saying, up, and I just get there and say, hey, I just want to do my own show. No. I have to, hey, can y'all talking to anybody? Yeah, we talking about the birds and the bees. And I can't just go into their little session and talk about what I want to talk about. I got to talk about what they want me to talk about. Or guess what? It don't make it to the TV screen. They clip it and throw it away way before it make it to a TV screen. That's my whole point. So when we discuss these entities that's in charge of ESPN and HBO and Showbox and all that, when we talk about these entities, those characters, those fighters, they don't dictate what goes on. Their bosses dictate. Thank you, Earth. It's a script. It's all a script. And they put that script out there and had that melanated young lady bring up that man past because they desire for people like her to drag her, to talk stuff about her. You know, the type of stuff we do all the time. And I'm saying we, you know, because we all know what we talking about. The type of stuff we do on YouTube every day. See, these are the masters behind it. They want us. A lot of people are being made aware. So the only thing to do to stop the awareness is to have people fight each other. Have them focus and trying to kill each other about material shit. That way they won't see, you understand, the robbery being took place. Keep us fighting. That's the main objective. That's what all these TV shows about. That's what all the sports is about. Distraction, 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 distraction. You might say distraction from what, Curl? The Most High. The truth. Love. Remember, money makes the world go round. And remember what Christ said, the love of money is the root to all injurious things. So like my brother just said in the chat, morality has no price. See, these people been through away morality. They've been through it away. You know why they throw it away? Because they show us how they create and can destroy any character they bring to the forefront. You remember how they did Tiger Woods? Tiger Woods cheated on his wife, and let's be honest, y'all. Hollywood, people in fame doing a whole lot more nastier, degrading things than just cheating on their wife. But Tiger Woods cheated on his wife. They made him seem like he's the one that assassinated Christ. They made him like he's the worst thing in the world. And if you didn't think nobody was paying attention to it, they was even doing it in the hood, y'all. You heard puns and jokes about Tiger Woods in the hood. Where, you know, from their standpoints, niggas really don't care in the hood. But we was using them for purposes of talking about somebody cheating on their woman. Remember how they made Bill Clinton look because he said he smoked weed? Y'all remember that? Yeah. Made him look like he was a basket case. Even took him down for allegedly getting head from Monica Lewinsky. Now check this out, y'all. I want y'all to hear the dumb shit that we believe. So he gets impeached because of getting head up under the desk, right? But then this same man brings to us, somebody asked him at a press conference about Bohemian Grove. And Bill Clinton say, yeah, I know about Bohemian Grove. You talking about where those lunatics go dancing around naked in the trees, in the forest? This was Bill Clinton that said that, right? So you tell me what's more degrading. You be the judge, what's more degrading. Running around naked with men in the forest or cheating on your wife? You put a gun in my head and you gave me a choice to rub up against another man naked and cheating on my wife. I'm pretty sure my wife will excuse me. I'm almost certain my wife would say, go ahead and knock her motherfucking block off. Because if you touch this dude, you better not ever look at me again. I'm almost certain of that. Not that she'll go for any of it, period. But if we had to make a choice, I'm almost certain. The big pedophile retreat. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yep. And President Clinton was the one, just in case the people didn't believe, President Clinton brought out his mouth. Oh, yeah. Where they go stand naked, those weirdos out there in the forest. So you tell me, how can a person like Tiger Woods be looked down, thrown under the bus? Y'all remember how that boy was getting drugged through the mud? But all these presidents and all these people that was attending Bohemian Grove, oh, they're just outstanding citizens and representatives, huh? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Huh? He wouldn't have been able to get the presidency without going. Remember, they work by the same laws, the same rules as the mafia. In fact, y'all don't even want to go that way. When you talk about the mafia, you're talking about your government. Huh? It's just another spin. They just give you a racist family. You understand? Somebody that's hard to approach. so that you can have a face on their bullshit. But when you talk about the mafia, you're talking about your governments. How you think the mafia was coming up with information that nobody can come up with but the government? Come on, y'all. The hell y'all think? How the hell you think the drugs is over here in the first place? Come on, y'all. All these years I've been in the street, and I have never seen a man turn something green into white powder. Never. It's over here because our government wants it here. It's helping fill penitentiaries. Why would they really want to take drugs away? Why would they really want to take guns away? See, they double talk us all the time, man, and we don't pay no attention to it until it's too late. Hey, it's 3 years ago. We're overcrowded. The earth is overcrowded. It's too many people. How in the fuck can the earth get overcrowded when people dying way faster than they being born? How? But we believe this shit and we repeat it. It take 9 months to be born and a second to die, and we sitting here believing that the earth is overcrowded. Really? Really? So I guess AIDS and cancers and mistakes and gunshots, car accidents, boat accidents, plane crash, train crash, I guess all these things that take life are not really taking life, huh? Say that shit, Earth. Say it. Mm-hmm. See, yeah, I have fun. I'm be honest with you. I'm an asshole. So when I see my little pathetic words, when I find somebody offensive and need to be checked on here, and I see how much my little puny words have an effect on them, yeah, it's pretty fun. I get it. It's very entertaining. Because as a person that jumped off the bus as a young, jumped off the porch as a young teen, we went through all this stuff in the neighborhood. You dig what I'm saying? All this name calling and shit. I went through that shit in elementary school. I laugh. And people be surprised at how hard I laugh when somebody's talking about me. If it's funny, it's funny. It's funny, it's funny, period. I like a good Joan. That's what they call it in St. Louis, a Joan. I love a good Joan. Ain't nothing wrong with laughter. I heard that it's a real good medicine. And I try to do it as often as I can. Salute Black Sector Business. Hello. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I told you when I went over there and listened to you, Earth, and heard now of course we're gonna agree and disagree about a lot of things. But when I heard that awareness you was putting out there, I said, oh shit. She light years ahead of these people. What's she doing over here conversating with these people? Classic Lights, what's up? Oh, classic. All these years, it ain't been nothing but a few, that I know you, Classic. You always said that you had a channel, you had a big following already. You always said that, Classic. I found you, nigga. I found you, Classic. I found you. Hey, Classic, you didn't put your face in the camera, but nigga, that nigga was you. I put it like this, Classic. Just respond. And I'm gonna know because I ain't gonna expose you. I don't want nobody to know who you is. I know who you is though. I don't know if it was a few months or a few years back. Did you have an interaction with a police officer and you recorded it? Just tell me that, Classic. And when you tell me that, I'm a know for sure. Your response to that, I'm gonna just keep it to myself. I said, man, that's classic. When I heard the way that guy was talking to them police and his mannerisms, I said, man, I done stumbled up on fucking Classic Lights. I was gonna tell Slapper first, but I said no. I'm catch him by himself because if he don't want me to say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. But peace to you, Classic. We listen. Just like we have the worst of the worst on this platform, we got to have people of awareness on this platform. It's like a law. It's like a written law. You know, it has to happen. Just like you had to have a Satan, you had to have a Most High, you had to have a Satan. No, not you, Classic. Okay, okay. I'm gonna let you hear the guy because I like the video and I got it saved. When I get a chance, I got my laptop with me, but oh, let me see. I might be able to because I still got a couple hours before I gotta move. Let me see, can I bring this up on my laptop right quick? I said, hell no, I found Classic. That nigga wasn't lying. Not to say I think you're a liar, but you know, you used to say that all the time. And I'd be like, now if he had a okay, I'm back. Everybody, let me make sure. Can you hear me now? Man, for some reason, can y'all hear me? Put a one up if y'all can hear me. Okay. Okay, good. Um, thank y'all. Yeah, Classic. I'm gonna play it, but I just took out I opened my computer up, and as soon as I opened my laptop up, my screen went dark on my phone. So I'm gonna walk easy on that one for a second. Get finished getting this little rant out right quick. What I will be doing though, this summer, y'all, I will be like taking little polls, but I'll be doing it out in the streets. I'll be doing it out in the streets, like relationships, and I heard a couple people on here was giving relationship advice, and I find it hard to listen to people that ain't as deep into relationship as me. Like if you're gonna give me advice on something, I expect it to be like from people that's far way along than I am. I'm going on my 13th year in marriage. I'm going on my uh, and I say this not to say I cheated on my girl, but there was a time that I wasn't faithful. or should I say I wasn't in a committed relationship, but I still dealt with the same woman. Um, it's been about 20 years. Nope, 13 years. It'd be 13 years. It's been 16 years since I put my hands on another woman. So you got to at least be as far as along as I am for me to hold near and dear some advice you're giving me on relationship. Now, if you giving me some good advice, I'm gonna take it whether I need it or not anyway. But I'm saying as far as getting my undivided attention, like zeroing in on what you're saying, yeah, you gotta have something to show me something, you know. But I'm gonna do all that up here, right here where we at now. Um, Maybe on a sunnier day I can get up here because I didn't show y'all the riverfront already, but it was at night. I could go show y'all now, but it's kind of gloomy. I want it to be pretty, you know. But other than that, man, we're gonna be doing way more stuff than just trying to chew out our fellow man on here. And don't get me wrong, a lot of time our fellow man needs chewing out. They've been reaching, King. Soon everyone will know and see me. I'm Big Business King. I've said it's first on your show, King. Okay. Hey, I don't doubt no man, for the record, man. I don't doubt no man, but I do question certain things. And when you used to come on and say stuff like, "Oh, I got these many. I already got a." I used to be like, "Yeah, yeah." So why ain't you gave me the coordinates to this channel so I can support you? You know what I'm saying? But I don't doubt no man. You know, at the end of the day, we all strangers. We all gonna show and prove what and who and what we about at the end of the day. And I ain't really concerned about what no another man doing. I'm really concerned about how you doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm real more concerned about, are you at peace? Care nothing about no having a big bag and uh you know doing this and going here for vacation, going there. I don't really care about all that stuff because a lot of these people do this stuff and they be some of the saddest people that you can ever be around. Don't appreciate none of the finer things in life and be me and I orientated. You know what I mean? So I really more be concerned about how a brother doing, how a sister doing, if they still in the land of the living. You know, I shared a video with a YouTuber about this YouTuber that be going around just passing out money. Like if a person ain't doing nothing like that, I don't really care about, you know, you helping out your community or a community. That's why I tell y'all about all this dick riding on these famous celebrities and all that stuff, man. Listen, these people ain't coming to your neighborhood. They ain't offering to pay none of your bills. Quit windmilling for these motherfuckers, man. The only thing they doing at the end of the day, and yeah, shout out to the entertainers, the celebrities out there, because it is some good ones. But the only thing they doing at the end of the day is taking from you. They taking time from you and they taking your money because they cost. You dig what I'm saying? It costs to see them. When I hear people on here talking about some, oh, this he on here drag bag, and niggas, shut up. When Denzel Washington, when they throw his previews to his new movie on, what the hell you think that is? When he advertised the merchandise, what you think that is? Anybody on here to make some money? Anybody on here starting a business? Don't worry about what these peons say. You ask as many times as you can ask somebody to help your cause. Ask them. They can't do nothing but say no. But if that was your purpose, Hell, the churches do it. Why can't you? You got this man up there shining in front of the whole house, and you giving him money. Why can't you get some money? That's all I'm saying. I seen one of my little dogs I grew up with. He wrote on Facebook the other day, I seen LeBron James movie. He a real such and such. I just put the laughing emoji on there, like, wow, really? Shout out to the real heroes. Have y'all caught wind of those audit videos where the men go around and make sure that the police are abiding by the laws that they supposed to uphold? This for Kong King. Kong King, you want to know why they trying to get the powerful rifles off the street? Because people are becoming aware. People are becoming aware, Kong. And the more awareness get out here, the more scared they become. Because they got a lot of douchebags out here that violates that they took an oath to uphold the law. But it's a lot of douchebags out here that loves to take away your rights. There's people out here that's policing the police. They follow the police around. They make sure the police ain't planting stuff on people, and they making sure the police don't violate your rights. The more this is happening, the more paranoid these people are getting. That's why they want the powerful guns out of the hands of the law-abiding citizens. That's why. Because I'm listening to the rhetoric and I'm saying to myself, why not go after all guns? Why you just going after this gun? Because they want to make sure they foot soldiers got the upper hand. There's laws out here to protect the police. They can shoot and kill you, and your family, while you dead as a doornail, your family can sue the city and get paid. Meanwhile, those same police is out on the streets. Meanwhile, you maggot food, and everybody else eating real good off your death. Knowledge is power. And there's people out here that's putting their life on the line to make sure you use the little power you got. They're called audits. And I got a lot of I've been checking them out lately. I've been wondering what they've been about. And just to give y'all a heads up on it before y'all go find it for yourself. When I first felt it, seeing these audits, I was offended because I got people in the police force. And when I seen what these men was doing, men and women, I was offended. I'm like, okay, now if this police haul off and beat the dog crap out this person, then the police gonna be at fault. But see, it's way deeper than that, y'all. Way deeper than that. Your rights are your power. And if you give up your rights, you give up your power. For instance, when they pull you over here in Michigan, you have the right to ask them what they pull you over for. You have the right to ask. If you're walking down the street and a police officer asks for your ID, you have the right to say, I don't have no ID, even when you got an ID. And when they try to threaten you and say, well, you can get locked up for not having no ID, it's your job to know your rights. Because if they do lock you up for not having said ID, you do know that you have a lawsuit, right? That's why it's important to know your rights. It's very important. And in a lot of cases, it's life or death. I think one was Legal Zebra, one was CT3. Go check out these audits, man. You know how that police pull you over and that police got a snobby attitude? You have a right, when you judge that person's attitude snobby at you, you can tell that police officer, I don't want to talk to you because you want some whatever. I need your shift commander here. You have a right to do this. If they pull you over for a parking ticket and you refuse them to search your inside of your car, or should I say, if they pull you over for a parking ticket and then they ask you, can they search the inside of your car? You have a right to say, hell no. You have a legal right to say, hell no. And if they snatch you out the car and you resist and they write it, you got kidnapping lawsuit, and they try to say you were obstructing, all of that gets thrown out because you were violated. But you got to know your rights. See, you got a whole lot of people on here that like to criticize and beat people up for what they got and what they don't got and how their kids behave. You know, how their kids was raised and things like that. But see, you got to have people on here that tell you the good things too. See, I look at knowledge as a good thing. I don't see knowledge as being a bad thing. I see it as a good thing. Had to get another spot, y'all. Gonna look this way for a second. So it's duality. Duality is ran. The rulers of this world use duality to rule. So when you don't ascribe to their rule, you have to make it your own. You have to make everything you do your own. I choose to be pleasingly plump Morpheus. You did? I'm trying to let you know you're in a real deep sleep and that you're not even seeing with your own eyes right now. You're allowing somebody to use your eyes and tell you what you see. All of us guilty. But when do we stop? When do it stop? I seen a dude show the fans trying to get a picture with Drake. Drake looked at them niggas like they was scum, like they was roaches on the floor. And these the people we throw up. These the people that are so amazing to us. They ain't even got time to sign an autograph. Well, they dealing with thousands of people every day, so you know it got to be tiresome. Yeah, but they knew that before they applied for the job, right? So it's safe to say that that's not a big surprise, right? There's some real heroes out here on the front line, and we don't give them a time today. People out here throwing their whole life on the line just to make sure people out here living by the laws and upholding the laws the way they supposed to. Yeah, I have fun joning and name calling, and man. But there's a time. There's a time. I won't spend more of my time doing that than doing what I'm doing right now. I put it like that. I didn't even know I've been on that long. 45 minutes. Shout out to everybody that's out here enjoying their day. I'm enjoying mine. I don't know why I ain't got my rooftop open. I'm out here enjoying mine. Making the best of it. Hope y'all enjoying y'all. You know, it was a saying that they use in the streets. You got to give respect to get respect. To hell with that saying. Some people don't know what respect is. So do you expect a person that don't have a clue of what respect is to give you respect before you show him respect or her respect? See, I look at it like this. Respect is one of the attributes of love. You know how you want somebody to greet and treat you. So why wouldn't you do the same thing to a total stranger? Knowing how you like to be treated, why wouldn't you take the first step? See, a lot of people don't know what love is. So how would they know what respect is? And remember this too. A lot of people ascribe to that you got to give to get. See, that's bullshit. That's another trap. It sounds good. Sounds like it make a whole lot of sense. But in all actuality, if you live life half of the time I live life, you find out that not too many people know what respect is. So do I imitate the stupidity, or do I show the stupidity what realness is? It's up on you. It's your choice. Should I do what I know I'm supposed to do? Or because everybody else ain't doing what they know they supposed to do I stoop down to their level? See, I'm not going. I came from a real dark place. And I will never, not even my wife, let anybody take me back to that dark place. I know how it feels to get real down to the real nitty gritty. I put myself in so many messed up, crazy situations. You better not laugh. And to allow myself to go back there because a person got some choice words that don't sound polite to say to me, I don't think so. I'm not going. I'll show you what realness look like. I'm not going to stoop down low and do the stuff that disgusts me because you're doing it to me, because you're saying it to me. And it's just me. And because I walk that way, I walk in peace. And it feels good. It feels good to come outside and not have to watch your back like a hawk. It feels good to Make mistakenly your car open all night and not be afraid your car ain't there in the morning. It feels good. It feels good to go to be hungry and know you already got stuff loaded up. All you got to do is take out something and thaw it out so you can cook you a full course meal. It feel good. It feel good. Because I come from a place that, hey, your next day, your next hour wasn't even promised to, that it was going to be a certain way. Taking all the beautiful things in life for granted. I'm not going back there. I'm not going. If what these people say to you on this app make you feel any hate, make you feel like killing somebody, get off the app. Get off the app, and if you're too proud to get off the app, X out those people. They got their name, they got your name in their mouth wrong. Quit going around those people. I don't mess with ZX. Do you think I listen to ZX? Do you think I'm subscribed to ZX? Do you think I'm a subscribed to Tyra? Yeah, every now and again, probably about once a week, I go over to Shitty Greg's or Black Sector Guide and get my dose of stupidity. But do me and Tyra have anything in common? No. Do me and ZX have any? No, we don't. If I'm on here for a couple days out the weeks talking trash to somebody, trying to make somebody feel bad, it don't make me feel good during that week. I find myself feeling like the scum I address. So you know what I do? I speak on the situation once or twice. Then I let that individual go ahead and clear whatever baggage he got on his chest or her chest. I go ahead and let him get it off. I may choose to listen to it sometimes I may not listen to it. I don't know. Depending on how I'm feeling. Oh, hold up, y'all. Let me get rid of some of this noise over here. Maybe that helped a little bit. But no, we're grown. I'm 45 and some change. We ain't going backwards. We're going forward. We ain't going backwards. I call a brother out his name. Brother called me out my name. Okay. I tell the brother how he addressed me wrong. He tell me how I addressed him wrong. When I see that I can't. Oh man. When I see I can't have a conversation, let me. Hopefully that's a little bit better. We got some disagreements. Once I realize I can't have a conversation with the person to clear up whatever disagreements we may have, guess what I do, y'all? I move on. I move on. And I don't even, listen, I don't even, increment of me don't even be forced to address it no more. Person too coward to look in your eyes, and I'm just using that phrase for the sake of a better one right now. Sit down with you, look in your eyes, and tell you they're gripe with you. If they can't do that, they don't even deserve none of your time. They don't even deserve you to breathe their name. See what these people do, they're hurt people at the end of the day. And what hurt people do is they make it their business to hurt everybody else. So if you leave yourself open to be hurt, there's a lot of hurt people out here, y'all. People get messed over by their own family, molested as kids by people you wouldn't even imagine. Uncles, granddaddies, daddies, mamas, brothers, sisters. You think that type of stuff just happened in the suburbs? That stuff happened in the hood. And there's people out here that's hurt. Don't know what to do with the hurt. The only thing that makes them feel halfway decent is hurting, seeing somebody else hurt. You have to understand that. If you're thin skinned, get out of here, y'all. It ain't for you. It's like a replica of prison. These people on here, this will give you an idea of prison. People will attack the weak. They will pretend to sympathize with the weak, waiting for that weak one to move wrong or say something wrong, and then they pounce on them. They pounce on them, y'all. Don't show these people no weaknesses unless you done already strengthened yourself in that weakness. Because these people will take your weakness and they will weaponize it like it has never been weaponized before. So if you got thin skin, don't even comment. Keep your comments to yourself. And I know, yeah, we got rights and you got a right to do this, that, and the other. But listen, I was taking my son, my 15-year-old had to go to summer school. And I was bringing him back from summer school today. And while we was at the light, at the red light, somebody pulled alongside me and ran the red light. And I had just got finished talking to him about following the laws, but even more so, keeping an eye on everybody around you. So the guy come to the light and he ran it. And I'm thinking my baby ain't paying no attention. I said, you seen that? He like, yeah. I said, what'd he do? He said, he ran the light. I said, yeah. I said, you see what I mean by we all of us know what to do, but you see how some of these people think that their life is more important than doing what they supposed to do, so they do whatever they want to do. I said, that same car right there, if you're not paying attention, doing everything you supposed to be doing, and you take your attention off for 1 second, you'll run right into that car right there. You'll run right into that car. So that's why it's important, y'all. Yes, we know how to drive, but what's way more important than knowing how to drive is driving for all the people around you. You got to. Nobody is going to do it for you. Classics say, I'm the lottery ticket. Hold on to that. You might be able to do something with that. Okay. So you got to be aware, y'all. Got to be aware. I seen a dog save his master from a branch falling on his head. Master just sitting there messing with his phone. Looked like he just came in the yard. And the dog looking up. The dog running around in circles, and the dog just all of a sudden pushed the master with his two paws. He jump up and shoves the damn master in his back enough for the master was able to turn around and look at the damn dog like, what the hell? And as soon as he did that, here come the branch falling down. Now, I say that to say, if an animal is aware, what say you? We talking about a four-legged being, a four-legged critter. And it wasn't no real big branch like it could have killed the man, but it would have damn sure knocked the hell out of him. But I'm just saying, it's so important for us to be aware of our surroundings. We could be sleeping and laying and chilling with the devil. But if you don't have the knowledge of the characteristics of the devil, you would never know. You'll always be having that feeling inside like something ain't right. This seems too good to be true. Something don't feel right. And too coward to go snatch the wool, or should I say the sheets off the bed to see if the mattress clean. Because everything going right. Because everything going the way you purposed it to go. So if all these things going right, but I'm feeling something ain't right, why even look? Why even do any investigative work? I may mess around and pull up this sheet and see I got a whole lot of work to do. See, that's how you separate the wheat from the weed, the real from the fake, the strong from the weaklings, the brave from the coward. See, the real ain't gonna be afraid of doing that little work he got to do after he realize what he dealing with. See, the real is gonna respect before we respect anybody else's mind, we respect our own mind. We make sure we're in the proper perspective. See, when I leave out the house, I'm not going out to make nobody's day more difficult than what it already is. I'm going out in peace. I'm going to take care of whatever I need to take care of, and then I'm going back home. In that order. When I run into that snobby person at the post office or at the city county building, at the restaurant, I don't let that snobby person's attitude make me snobby too. Huh? I'm not no goddamn video game and you can control me like that. I run into that snobby personality, I check myself first. And internally, I laugh it off. And I say to myself, oh, we got one of these. Then I put on that clock. And I say, Curl, how bad you want everlasting life? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be an individual and not somebody that's easily controlled? How bad you want it, Curl? And when I get finished saying those things to myself, usually I'm back in my car or on my way to where I was before that situation happened. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. Curled and fed off into some situations now. Even recently. So don't get it twisted. I'm always a work in progress. But even when I do lay off into a nigga ass, I'm coming with some truths and facts. I'm coming with truths and facts. Motherfucker walk past me, this little big fat motherfucker. I may hear it and say, well, you're an ugly motherfucker. I'm a work in progress. I will never tell you nothing different. I'm salt and pepper now. I can be all the way salt, and I'm still gonna be a work in progress. And I'm telling you that just off the way I was raised. Just off the way I was raised. Always confrontational. I used to run from and avoid confrontation. I got tired of that shit. Just like online. I'm not running from no confrontation with nobody. Somebody got a problem with me, drop the link. Drop the link. You too coward to hit my link, drop your link. Like I did the panda bear over there. The panda bear want to come mess with us when we over there chilling at AOV, and she know ain't nobody over there messing with her. So I pulled up in her chat, told her to drop the link. See the difference between panda bear and me? Panda bear is a woman. So I'm expecting that woman to cut me off and bump me off the platform and mute me and all that like she did. I'm more offended when a man do that than when a woman do that. And I didn't feel like that at first. I felt like somebody come on your show, disrespect, cut them off. But see, that's another one I owe to young Victor Moan and young Slapper Dime. That's another one I owe to them. Cause I've put Slapper in a uneasy situation, and I've seen Vic. And the way those brothers handled somebody that was coming at them, I said to myself, yeah, that's how I want to handle it. But I don't just want to handle it like that once in a blue moon. I want to be like that every time it come my way. Man, what you talking about what I know about smothered potatoes? You know what I do know? I know I ain't got none right now. That's what you putting together, Classic? Putting some smothered potatoes together, boy? Oh, yeah. Come on, man. You see how big your boy is? You know I know something about that, man. Your young ass, what you know about it? Hell, you talking about what you know? I know I tear that shit up right now. I've been doing. I know y'all ain't been. I ain't been really showing myself off, man. I'm I'm doing the damn thing, man. When I show myself off, I want. It's gonna be some results. Y'all gonna be able to know that I ain't just been talking, you know. And I seen how these thirsty creatures is on here, man. I'm good. I got a wife. I ain't trying to attract nobody. And some of these thirsty, a classic. Some of these thirsty creatures be some lookers, man. Some of these thirsty creatures be some lookers. I ain't trying to advertise. I ain't trying to do nothing I ain't supposed to be doing. I had to tell my wife, baby, you got the prize. Who you trying to capture? Nah, that ain't what I told her. My wife used to flick up when we got all these pretty phones and pretty cameras in the phone. I had to tell my wife, you need to chill the fuck out with all them pictures. Well, you don't want to take pictures with me. Yeah, that's fine and dandy. That's because I don't want the internet. Every time I make a transformation, I don't want the internet seeing my transformation. But you, on the other hand, you fine. One of these motherfuckers out here will see you, will snatch your ass up in a drop of a dime. will snatch you up. I've seen it. I've heard it happen. I had to put it to it like, hey, baby, you putting yourself in danger. And then by me not taking no pictures with you, you taking all these pictures by yourself, you making people think that you're trying to advertise yourself. You know, it ain't about what I know. It ain't about what I know. And you know, I don't put no gun to my wife's head. I ain't no True Freeman type nigga. I don't hit women. You did. And I don't try to control them. But I will, just like I do the strangers on here, I will give you some information beneficial to you so that you can use to empower yourself with. And sure enough, I say about several days later, you know, my wife pulled me to the side and let me know she, you know, because the conversation, I'm describing it as a conversation, but it was an argument. It was an argument. And she just let me know that, hey, you was on to something. I feel where you was coming from. See, fellas and women, when we notice that what they call it, y'all, when y'all notice that Jezebel spirit, because men think because we men that the Jezebel spirit don't resonate in us. It do. It do. You showing off what you got and showing off your, you know, like me, myself, my greatest asset is my body. Yeah, that motherfucker may have a beer barrel in front of it now, but it's still my greatest asset. It's huge. It's tall as hell. And it got a hell of a lot of agility to it. So that's my greatest asset. I do my best not to show that off because it's what attracts a lot of people, a lot of females to me. Standing, towering over that little woman. You put that big hand on that shoulder, man. Man, the hell? Women love that. And I conduct myself behind my wife's back the same way I conduct myself in her face. When my wife was my girlfriend, when we was still on buses and stuff like that, she'd be ready to take my head off because I didn't really know how to not look at other women. You know, I had to retrain myself how to be a real man. Because my version of a real man was just not getting caught, being sneaky. So I had to relearn the trait. I had to relearn everything that I thought was solid. I had to relearn because it wasn't solid. Just like when I told y'all earlier, to give respect, you got to give it. To get respect, you got to give it. You know, it makes a whole lot of sense. But it's a trap. It's not real. It'd be real to you if you buy off into it, but it ain't real for no real person. Y'all like that? Them trees in the way of the water, y'all. Hey, I couldn't give y'all no better view. But I will. The sun's starting to come out. It ain't gonna come out. It ain't gonna stay out for long. Supposed to be real gloomy today. But yeah, my wife is a looker. You hear me? And my wife look good, fresh out the bed in the morning with crust in her eyes, slob on her jaw. Very fortunate. Very, 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 very fortunate man I am. I'm not trying to advertise for nobody. But hey, I am what I am. I'm sitting here. I purposely ain't cut my face hair in almost a month. Almost a month. Trying to make sure some of these parts grow out so I can get a proper haircut and the style that I wanted in. I've been envisioning myself in. You did. But my wife is the total opposite of me, man. My wife is super clean. I'm super trifling. Um, she's like the total opposite of me. She like musicals. I don't. She like like movies. I don't. She like the what's that American Idol and The Voice and all that stuff. I don't. And mind you, I make music. I got music right now. See, I gotta find that out by Vic. I gotta find out if I copyright my music 20 years ago, am I still good now? I need to holler at Vic about that. But I got music, man, nobody have thought of. Beautiful music. And I still sound good saying the music. Singing the music. I be by myself in the shower or something like that, and I recite my music. Beautiful, beautiful. But I don't like those type of shows. Just not into them, especially when I found out that the auto tune was being used. Then I found out it wasn't no real competition. But see, after finding out that sports wasn't real competition, I'm not really touched. I'm not really moved. It don't really bother me to find out that everything else is fake too. Because of sports, I found out that not only was The Matrix a movie that entailed real life, I found out that I actually live in The Matrix. Because of sports. If it wasn't for sports, I'd be just as asleep, just as in a deep dream as my homie Kong is over there. I would think that these characters we see on the news, that these are real people. I would be thinking that. I would be thinking that they getting in front of a camera and they're doing their own thing. I wouldn't be thinking that these are scripts. But because of sports, and see, you really can't tell if you haven't played football before, like real competition. If you haven't played basketball, real competition, you wouldn't be able to tell. You wouldn't be able to tell. But when you out there on that field or on that court or on that baseball field and you're going against another man, you're going against a person that instituted themselves as competition to you. You're doing the best you can. And let me tell you something, y'all, when it comes to professional athletes, they're unreal. And the type of things that I see these professional athletes doing, kids on the street wouldn't get caught dead doing. I'm going to just leave that right there for now. I got to change locations, y'all. I'm going to shoot up another live in about 10 minutes. About to go to the Eastern Market, y'all. How about that? Peace. Should I record? Nope. I just go live when I get there, y'all. Peace.